What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we diving into MTG Arena. We're looking at the new Mythic only starter packs and going to be seeing if they're actually worth it. It's kind of an interesting concept that they decided to come out with a new pack on top of already having alchemy packs, on top of having standard packs, to have these Mythic only packs. And the idea behind it is for the collector in MTG Arena. And it's kind of for that person who kind of has most of the rares, if not all the rares. And now they're really just trying to dig for mythics and things like that. And I'm kind of curious to see what the average, if you buy a bundle of 10 packs, how many mythics you'll get and how many like wild cards you'll get in that process, and how many, duds would you get. Essentially, you get the gems back for whatever mythics you did not pull from the pack. So with that being said, I'm going to be doing it from a set I own, not so much in, and I'm going to also be doing a set I own pretty much everything in. If you like the video, hit that like button. It definitely helps out a lot. If you're new here, you want to post new videos on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's just dive into MTG Arena. Let's kind of take a look at the packs. So first and foremost, before we dive into the packs, I am going to say this right off the bat, if everyone else agrees or doesn't agree or has a different opinion. The fact that they now have 3 different packs for the same set, and the fact that there's a bundle for each of these styles of packs, just makes the overall pack format they currently have on screen just even more confusing than it already is. As you kind of see here, you have your alchemy packs and your alchemy bundles right in the front. Then you have your mythic packs in front of the regular packs. And it's just one of those things that now the actual packs, that if you just want to buy the regular packs, they're now shoved all the way to the right. So it's kind of like they're almost hidden. And it's like they're almost wanting you to buy these packs in the front. So it's almost like they're not trying to advertise the regular packs as much. So that's my first thing. So it makes it overall, overwhelming for a player who has, maybe new to the game or hasn't really bought in too much Magic product and still learning the game, really what they should be buying when it comes to any of these packs right here. So that is the first thing. I think they need to clean this up a bit, kind of make it a little bit easier for people to understand, either remove the alchemy packs out completely from the buy queue here and move them to their own queue itself, and maybe just default open up to alchemy. And then if you want to buy things from like Kamigawa and so on and so forth, you just physically click there, and it'd just be probably just a little bit easier to kind of make it a little bit overall better for a player, who's new to the game, what and whatnot. So I actually don't own a lot of Kamigawa because this is when I kind of took a break, so I didn't buy a lot of packs at release, and I actually purchased some gems just so I can do this video, just to kind of understand, be able to do it 2 different ways, and do it also buying, just the mythic onlys and buying the regular packs. And I'm going to actually buy the 10-pack mythics, that's 2,600 gems, and I'm going to buy the 15-pack, 15-pack bundle for just the regular packs, just because there really isn't an equivalent. I'm not going to sit there and, nickel and dime and be like, okay, I'm going to buy, 6 packs. I'm going to buy 4 packs at, 4,000 gold, just so I'm opening 10 packs of each. I just think it's a little bit confusing, and no one really is going to sit there and do that. So I just think this is just the easier way. And I'm going to start in Kamigawa. Like I said, I own half the collection. And the way I track it is I actually use untapped.gg. If you haven't used the website, it's actually a pretty awesome website. There's a lot you can get for free. You don't have to actually pay for. I think there's some additional features. I think this may be one of them. But this will actually show your overall collections. And this is just showing standard currently. And it's showing my overall ownership of each of these sets. And for the most part, as you can kind of see here, because I've been playing, standard relatively consistent for the most part, other than Kamigawa, I own a lot of the cards from most of the sets, and it kind of gives you a breakdown of, where you're lacking in these particular sets. Like, for example, in Innistrad Crimson Vow, I only own half the mythics. I own, 3/4 of the rares. I own all the commons and uncommons. As you see in Kamigawa, my rarity is completely all over the place. My colors are all over the place, and I only own less than half of the set. So it's definitely one of those things that I'm going to start with just for standard purposes, because, I'm lacking the cards. And then when it comes to buying a set that I own a lot of and kind of just seeing what happens when I own already a lot of the set, I'm going to actually probably do Strixhaven, as that's the set I own 99.1% of the collection. And I'm really just missing the rares, as I have all the other cards. So I'm going to try to get that last 11% and kind of see what happens when I decide to just buy packs for that set, as well as buy regular packs, and see what the difference is. Also, in part of this experiment, I think I'm going to open up the regular packs first and then open up the mythic only packs, just because the idea behind these packs is that you're supposed to buy these packs instead of buying the mythic only packs. And I'm going to, see if there's really a benefit of the, between the two, whether how much, if I buy 10 packs, I'm going to pull, 7 mythics, maybe a couple wild cards, and then see what happens. So we will buy our 10 mythic packs of Kamigawa. I can click it. We will buy our 15-pack bundle of Kamigawa. All right, so we have 25 packs of that. We're going to go to Strixhaven. We are not going to be able to buy Mythic only packs for Strixhaven. Interesting. Same thing for Forgotten Realms. Same thing for Innistrad. Same thing for Crimson Vow. All right, so this seems kind of like, I guess I missed that moment. I thought this was supposed to be for all sets. I did not realize or see the stipulation that this was only going to be for the most recent sets. So that's something that actually throws me completely off because, you know, I don't own a lot of it. So, I mean, in theory, the better bang for your buck right off the bat for about the same amount of gems is buying 15 packs just because you'll give you more of what you need from that particular set. So that definitely sucks. I mean, I don't know if I missed something in the notes. I'm just going to check and see if any of the older sets have packs, and it does not look like any of your older sets have a Mythic only pack. So I guess it's a go forward only thing, or maybe they just only did Kamigawa because it's the most recent and they're eventually going to go back and implement these packs, which I would assume wouldn't be too hard if you already own those cards. But I guess they don't want to give, you know, players Mythics for older sets. They only want players to buy the newness. So that is definitely a bummer. So I guess I'm not going to spend all my gems, but we're going to open up my 15 packs. We're going to kind of see how many, you know, rares and mythics I get. It looks like all my packs are rares, so no mythics in this one. And the unfortunate part is you can't open up in bundles of 5. You can only do it in bundles of 10. So we got ourselves 5 separate packs we have to open up. And I don't think I've opened up a single mythic. My first gold wild card, I think, out of all the packs, because I opened up just rares from everything. In the 15 packs, am I gonna get at least one mythic? That is the thing. I think, like, typically, I feel like in 15 packs, I've opened up at least a couple. This is kind of weird, 2 gold wild cards. And I'm wondering if the drop rate for rare mythics have now decreased because now there's a mythic only pack. And yeah, we opened up 15 packs of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty and not a single mythic card. So that is definitely kind of interesting. I know if you go to the store page and you look at the bottom where the packs are, and I know my camera's blocking it, so let me move myself real quick. But it says down here in the corner that mythic rare wildcards are about 1 in 30, but I've opened up them more frequently, so it is a possibility that even though it says that they're not very common to pull, it is possible they may have adjusted it now that there's a mythic only route. So let's now actually go into my packs. Let me slide myself back out of the way, and we're opening our 10 packs of mythics. All right, so I mean, I'm actually very surprised. Like I said, I don't own a lot of the set, so I mean, is it a possibility that, you know, I'm getting a lot of mythics because I don't already own them, and they're like, okay, well, he doesn't own a lot, so we're gonna give him that. But, you know, to get 9 mythics and 1 mythic rare wild card, I would say it's fairly decent. You know, I'm curious, you know, now that I bought, you know, the gems to do this for other sets, but I'm no longer, what if we just decide to open up another 25 packs for mythics, and we will do it for non-mythic packs. Back to our packs. So we got another 25 packs we're going to open. I mean, the other thing is I'm getting the progress over here. You know, there's still a lot I guess I don't already own in Kamigawa, and we got our first mythic in a non-mythic pack, so that's definitely good. And it's our first one of that particular pack. And we're going to just continue open. Okay, so we got another mythic. So we got 2 mythics in about, you know, 30 packs, which isn't bad. I mean, that's better than the pull rate that it says we have. So who knows? Maybe it's just maybe the first batch of 15 was just a bad pull rate. If we get one more mythic, that'd be pretty sweet because that means we got, you know, 1 mythic in about 10 packs, even though we didn't open them in like 10 pack increments. But definitely one of those things. And okay, so 2 mythics in 30 packs, not bad. I mean, we are completing the set a little bit more, and then we're going to go into our 10 Kamigawa mythic packs and see what the difference is. Okay, so this one we didn't get as many mythics in this set. We got, you know, 5, 6, 7 mythics, and we got 2 mythic rare wild cards, and we got 1 rare wild card. So, you know, not bad. I don't know if this is how, you know, this is kind of a small sample, but, you know, if you get about, it looks like you're getting like north of 5 mythics at least, maybe like somewhere between the 7 to 9 to 10 range. Is probably where you're looking at when it comes to mythics in the packs. And then it's just going to be sprinkled in with these mythic rares and regular rare cards in the process. My real concern is, and I can't test it because I guess I was misled when it came to, you know, what sets we're going to get mythic only packs, is really what happens when you really are just looking for mythics. You own everything else. So, I mean, all you can really get are the mythics. And if you own you just need that little bit more. What are the real pull rates? I mean, if I get experimental, maybe I will just decide to outright buy a lot of the cards in the set to kind of get myself higher. I can, cash in my common, uncommon, and rare mythic wild cards and see what happens. And then maybe try to do this again in the future, or just give you an update maybe in a community post. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys have opened up mythic rare wild cards, let me know in the comments below. I personally, as of right now, I don't think it's worth it if it's only for one set. With the set being so new, who's really going to be just trying to get the mythics of a set if you're especially someone who doesn't buy a lot of packs? But if you like the video, hit that like button. It definitely helps out a lot. If you're new here, you want to know when I post new videos on the channel, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.